Hello everybody, welcome to Connect and Knit. Today I am going to do the hearts on Ravelry. You're going to be learning a number of things. You're going to be learning a new way to cast on, different ways to increase in your stitching, in your knitting, and different ways to decrease in your knitting. Also purl if you haven't done purl stitch before as well, and also a different way to bind off. There's all different things to learn. So you've got casting on, increasing, decreasing, binding off, and purl. Okay, still start. Hi again everyone. It's a gorgeous afternoon. It's still coronavirus time. I think it's the 27th of April today. I think it's the Monday 27th of April, and people have been in lockdown and been helping the NHS by not going out. I've been really busy with lots of stuff. I'll talk about it another time. Anyway, so we have this time some wool from Hayfield, bonus DK, extra value. It's 100 grams. I've used a bit of it for hats and other rainbow projects. People don't know me. I love rainbows. Love rainbows, and unicorns and fairies and things like that. Anyway, so we're going to start doing a cast on stitch. I'm going to go just change this angle just a little bit. It's a bit more down. There we go. And we're going to just cast on 6 stitches, but we're going to use the long tail method. What you need to do is make sure your working yarn is on your first finger, and your tail is around the end where your thumb is. So that's your working yarn there. You can see that's your working yarn. That's the tail. And you're going to start with the yarn in your hand like this. You're going to be making 2 stitches at the same time in the first bit. So this is what you call the long tail method, or even I think sometimes it's called the butterfly method, because you're kind of switching between the two. So with both your fingers holding the yarn in your left hand, and with your right hand and the needle, you go under your thumb and around to twist. I'm not showing that very well, am I? Let's do it again. Under your thumb and take the yarn from your finger where the crook is and pull. You've got 2 stitches. Let's try that again. I'm going to do all 6 stitches here anyway. Yarn this side of your thumb, this side of your inside side of your finger. Make sure that your loop that you have on your thumb comes over and down, and pull, and that's your 3rd stitch. Again, from your knuckle with your thumb, inside knuckle of your finger, pull that loop down on your thumb and pull. Full stitch. Again, outside knuckle of your thumb, inside knuckle of your first finger, and pull. And your last one, knuckle, inside, finger and pull. Hello, sweetie. Oh, wish you could see this fluffy cat. He's such a sweetie. Always comes through our garden. There we go. So that's 6 stitches. 6 cast on stitches. I'm going to put it into your left hand and you're going to start to purl. When you purl, instead of putting the needle through the front of the loop to the back of the loop when you knit, you're going to take it this way, so it's almost like it's opposing your points through to purl. Get your working yarn, make sure it's your working yarn, not your, there you go, not your tail. You've just got your tail there. Working yarn. And I've said to go and make sure that your working yarn is in the back when you cast on, so it's easier to get at it for the next bit for when you're doing your purl. So through the stitch so that your right hand needle is at the front. Wind the yarn between the needles around to the front. Hold, and instead of going forwards and finding the gate that way, you're going to go kind of backwards and then pull off. That's your first purl stitch for some of you. Well done. Again, around the needle, pull through and push the right hand needle away from you and pull off. Second stitch, again around the needle to the, so you've literally wrapped it between the needles around to the front. Pull and through and pull off. Third stitch, again, you see that? Fourth stitch, around, hold your yarn, pull the needle through, find that gate as it were, on the back and pull off. That's your fifth stitch. Around between your needles, bring the yarn to the front. Find that little gate, you can see it better there now. And pull off, and you've done your first row of the pattern. Yay!